Alright, good evening everyone, this is the Select Board Water Commissioner meeting, for August 9th, 2021. I'll read the agenda for tonight's meeting. Under new business, we need to sign warrants, approve meeting minutes, set the 2021 tax rate. Nancy West is here to speak to us tonight. And we will go into an executive session to discuss water and sewer issues at the end of the meeting. Is there anything else I need to add to this for tonight?
Just an update. I sent everybody an email about the police coverage on Crow Hill, because I had someone contact me about not only guns but ATVs and speeding at the base of Crow Hill. So I forwarded everybody the email response and contacted the sheriff's department, let them know we'd like them concentrated.
Okay. Alright. Well, we might as well start with you, Nancy. You can start us off.
Hi guys, I came tonight to tell you that we met with Nancy Patch about the town forest on Sweet Hollow Road, and she has discovered some exciting things about the forest being an old forest. David attended as my point person for the board. She did about an hour and a half, almost 2-hour presentation about what she found and what she thought. We discussed about the growth of the trees, how old the trees were, and she's very excited about it. So she would like to have you guys join us in a meeting, all the boards, the planning, you guys, to hear her presentation about what she found and what our options are to continue.
Is that on site or?
No, we can do it. We can do it here. We can do it at the school. She was kind of hoping we'd agree to do it at the school because she would like a big crowd. We had few more than we did, but it wasn't a lot. Bob Norris and David and I and Norman and Andy Crane and another one of the planning board members, and 2 other Sheldon residents came. So she'd like more people there, and she would like this board to be there to hear her presentation, and that way when the planning board presents what their decisions are, that you guys are all on the same page with us. So I don't know if one night or time works better for all of you. Because Nancy said whenever you decided it was okay with you guys that we could set it up and we could move forward, but she would like you guys at the next meeting so she could show you what she has. It'll be open to the public as well as all of us.
One of the boards were supposed to be there for that, planning board?
Planning board.
Yeah. Doesn't matter to me.
No, I can, right now I can make anything work till school starts. And then
If it's a week that we have select board meeting, then Tuesdays don't work for me. If it's an off week, then Tuesdays do work for me.
Okay. And to any special time where you guys cannot attend, and these are 6:30 better, 7 better, 6 better, 5 better, whatever, she'll work with us.
At least 7, I can't make it much earlier than that.
7?
7:30 is a nice time. I like that.
7?
I like 7:30.
7:30 works.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
actually also, sorry, I would have to have some extra planning if it was on Thursday.
Okay.
I don't know if a Wednesday works for everybody else.
Tuesdays works for me.
Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Wednesday? No.
How soon does she want to do it?
As soon as I call her, she's going to arrange it because she's waiting to move forward to let us know.
Can you guys do next Tuesday?
The 17th, I'm actually out of town, but I'm back on the 24th. But if you guys need to do it without me, that's fine too. It's the reason that there's 5 of us.
I can do next Wednesday. Yeah, next Tuesday. Yeah, I can do it.
7:30 next Tuesday?
Okay.
Do we have to notify the school for any reason, or is it?
I'll have to call tomorrow, and I'll call the principal and ask, see if we can get the librarian like we did last time. Which you,
That's the 17th.
school doesn't start until the 25th, so there shouldn't be a problem.
That's at Sheldon School?
Yes. And the other thing is, we're checking in about the painted sidewalks that we discussed last year. They haven't happened yet, but you asked him to get an estimate for you, and
For the crosswalks.
yeah, sorry. Down by the Historical Society and up here, and I thought maybe we should bring that up again because they're starting to hold events, like they did a chicken barbecue, they had a band. The 20th, they're doing an ice cream social. So I didn't know maybe if we could just look into that, or if you want, I can find out who it is and call for you guys. I mean, I know Kim's on vacation.
Just leave it out for Kim there, she'll be back,
I think we had to do see if like Seth could do it with some guidance or something, right, or no?
The townsmen, I heard, could do it, but they have to follow, there's a bunch of rules and regulations that they have to follow.
Okay.
So they didn't know if it would be easier just to have whoever did Munisburg come down and do ours.
I can get a name, we'll get names.
Well, somebody's gotta come do Pond Road and all the roads we just paved for the line striping. Those guys also do crosswalks too, so maybe we could get it done at the same time. And that's for Bridge Street and Main Street, correct?
Yes. And the planning board has a meeting tomorrow night about the sidewalks. They're going to invite someone from the Department of Transportation up to speak to us to talk about down by the school area, how to make it safer for everyone down that way, so.
yeah. Who'd you get from the state?
I'm not sure, the Northwest Regional Planning Board,
Okay.
so.
Good.
That's all I got, guys.
All right.
Okay?
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Have a good evening.
You too now.
All right. So, I guess we might as well jump right into this stuff, huh? Alright. This is a sympathy card that we all need to sign for businessman we lost. That's there. There's a few ones in there, but we'll discuss that later in executive session. This is the paperwork for the deal. I read through it the other day, I came to the office, but pretty straightforward. She's got she's been getting some correspondence back from different people. This is through the
School.
school.
I think he was coming.
He was supposed to be kind of good to say that. So was that a Sheldon resident you got correspondence from on this stuff?
Yep, she
And it
called me
was-
a little over a week ago. I spoke on the phone and then she followed up in an email.
Yeah.
So I asked if she could attend a meeting. She was unable to, so she emailed me and I forwarded it to everybody. Have you guys had a chance to see it?
Yeah, you did a good job with the reply.
Thanks.
It's,
This is what she wrote to Nick, and above it is what Nick responded as.
Okay.
Joe, you can look at this. I just took the book out because I figured we were gonna look at it from last year. And the year before.
Well, I thought it said, race.
There was a second email that she sent. That was-
It's above that. Did you read this top one too? So that's, and this is, that's the second one she sent. I think this one's it. This is the last, that's what she, the second email. Do you know, Nick, if she knows who they are?
She didn't know. I don't know that. She didn't name names. She just mentioned it was the same group of young men that were on the ATVs with no helmets on and up and down the road. Yeah. So I called and left a message. I'll follow up again tomorrow. The sheriff's asking for a more targeted, because our hours, even though in the email, you know, she indicated that they'd seen the sheriffs there more often last year. We only had 12 hours compared to 10 this year. So I don't think it's undoable, you know, for them to have the same presence if that was the presence they had, but
I can read these meeting minutes.
I can't sign that anymore.
I'll read meeting minutes from our previous meeting, July 26, 2021. Present was Stephen Dowd, David Plubit, Nick Norris, Seth Hungerford, and Kim Dufresne. 7:30 I opened the meeting and read the agenda. Board approved David and Jared Roulette's new drive off the Bergeron Road named Jason Lane. Seth and Nick will review grant list from Christy Lynch. We signed warrants. Read the meeting minutes from July 12th. Amended to add Jamie Whitehead as present at the meeting. Nick motion to accept as amended and seconded by David, and all in favor. I read the meeting minutes from July 15th. Amended to add Jamie Whitehead as present at the meeting. Seth motion to accept as amended, seconded by David, and all in favor. And then I read the meeting minutes from July 19th. We amended to add Jamie Whitehead as present at the meeting. Seth motion to accept as amended, seconded by David, and all in favor. At this time, the board has decided not to pursue a firearm ordinance. At 8:10, Nick motion to go into executive session, seconded by David. 8:30, Seth motion to exit executive session, seconded by Nick. We reviewed some employment applications. And 8:31, David motion to adjourn, seconded by Seth, and meeting adjourned. I'll take a motion to accept these minutes as read.
I'll make a motion to accept them.
Alright, do I get a second on that?
I'll second that.
Alright, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We're good. Interesting.
Sorry, who made that motion?
I made the motion to accept it and Seth seconded it. The ditching that Jim did over at Illinois looks really good. A nice job.
In short, it's basically everything about the world, but I'm ready. If you want to save yourself the read.
I gave some, because I wasn't here.
Oh. So, yeah. Much response from you guys in tax rate to look like.
I didn't get into that when I started reading that. I read that.
It doesn't look that much different.
Yeah.
Surprising.
I went for the long read instead.
So, grand listed up a little bit.
That's what that. Dave. That's yours.
Good. Tax rate. She's got it written over there. So homestead education was gonna go from 168 to 171. That's the non-homestead. Homestead education goes from 140 to 146. Agreement tax, went up point 0.0002. Municipal tax went from 41.5 down to 39.4. That's doable. So we get a motion going. Extra money to pay off our back debt, we could municipal tax that. So that'll leave it where it was. She's got the 2020 rates there.
Oh, okay.
And these are the new rates she wants to set. Right, that's the up a little, so that's.
It's not bad. Not what I was expecting to see. Or anticipating to see.
Their education tax is gonna go up on that. I thought they were talking 8 cents an hour. Where's that for this coming year?
Yeah. That's who was coming here.
best we've ever been. By far. I mean, but I mean, they're just saying like, all of them are way higher, this is way higher than England.
Yeah, but our municipal taxes, isn't it?
No, municipal taxes,
Gone down.
yeah,
So here the last 2 years,
Yeah.
we got no control over
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's the trouble. We get this little piece of the pie.
So in theory, municipal wants to go down.
Well, what you think? Make a motion to accept the tax rate as they have here. You wanna change it, or what's your thoughts? Municipal tax rate of a .3943 with the grand list at 2,708,342.60 should raise us $1,000,000, 1,067,899, which would there it is, I guess. Totals, huh? Last year, the tax rate was a .4150, so we're looking at 2 cents different. Grand list was at 2,654,220, so you're looking at another 50,000. 50,000 more on the grand list from last year, which isn't a big change. And last year's total raised $1,101,501, which is more than what we would raise for this year. Yeah, what's your thoughts? Get a motion to accept this, or you want to discuss it, or?
Do we, anticipation for next year, do we go a little higher? Just anticipation to have a little extra revenue just in case? Or do we not worry about it, leave it as is?
Spread it out over a couple years.
I mean, we are looking at deduction right now if we brought it up to 40-43 instead of 39-43 on the cent. I mean, we're not talking a huge amount, but it could help. And it's not, we're still reducing it, but yet creating a little extra revenue at the same time. Because we know we're gonna have a little extra.
Expense.
Yeah. Or do you think that's not gonna be enough? Breaking calculator.
Talking, if you want another penny on the grand list, on our municipal tax, you would put yourself up, 94 to 67 would be, 26,000. Which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Because, like I said, the other rates didn't go up as much as I was thinking they were.
So if we, I mean, I don't really wanna keep it the same, but I also don't wanna, you know, I'd like to give some kind of break, cause that's always nice. However, I don't wanna short ourselves.
Yep.
So we'd have that again, it'd be 13, so we did a penny and a half, we could go basically, what, 34, which, that's still basically tight. Well, that's one thing I'm thinking, first thoughts I had,
Yeah, with the,
not going all the way, but going, sneaking down,
Yeah,
but not
I mean,
sneaking
if
in
it-
total.
Yeah, I mean, it would,
Cause the other ones did
look
go up.
good that we would still be lower than last year's.
plus we
To
don't,
cover all our expenses.
we don't know what the grand list is gonna look like next year.
Right. Some of these property sales are really screwing with our, common level appraisal here. If it keeps going like this for too much longer, we're gonna have to go through a whole nother town appraisal, cause
Well, I think we're gonna have to.
it's really going wacky here, some of these home sales and land sales, so. Because for, I don't know, after we did that last whole town appraisal, our CLA stayed way over 100, it was like 104, it was almost to the point where it was 2. And then the last 2 years here, it's gone, we're down,
When did it have to be done again? When you said it went under what?
under 80, what is it, under 86 or 80 something.
You said 80 something, so. Yeah, the housing market right now is,
Yeah, I don't know, that's what it popped. I mean, I wasn't sure, so everything's going crazy, but at some point, it's gonna be like the last one, and people are gonna be sitting in houses that they own where what they were.
but not if lumber materials stay out, the housing market will stay good.
Yeah.
And those haven't come down that much.
No, I'm talking 2-3 years from
Yeah,
now
yeah, yeah,
before
yeah.
anything happens, but it's going to. I mean, it's got to readjust, I would think. But you talk to other people, I got a buddy that lives up in Canada there, in Straw down here. And he was telling me what land prices are up there. And it's like, if you got a bad year, they're wicked on it there. Of course, everything's higher, you know, their gas is higher, and their food prices are higher, but yeah, land, real estate over there is. Well, what's your pleasure?
I like the 40, go down penny from this year, but that's just mine.
Penny from the 2020, we do a 40 point, you wanna do the 40.50?
You like clean numbers.
Yeah. Is that, so that's a motion?
Yeah, I'll make that motion.
Alright, we get a second on that?
I'll second it.
Discussion? Anybody don't agree with that? Agree with it? Alright, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Alright, so you got that in your notes for
40.5, right? 40.5.
0.4050 on just the municipal tax, everything else we don't have.
Sorry, that was 40.50.
Yeah, point 4050.
Right.
So it's 40 cents and another half of that. So they break pennies down, but that's how they do it here, so. All right, so that should work for us. Slug through the 2021 year. She's gonna get the tax bills out here shortly, so we're start getting them set to print, so she needed this signed and approved. Okay, is there anything else we need to cover before we go into executive session?
I think so.
I think so.
All right, I'll take a motion then.
Make a motion to go into executive session.
Second on that.
I'll second it.
All right. We will go into executive session, and when we return, we will adjourn for the evening.